listen, there was this atheist on the plane with this little girl, and he says, I've noticed that on the plane ride, it's good to talk about, subjects. He said, let's talk about God. And she said, okay. And because he's an atheist, so he says, what do you think about God? And she said, well, answer me one question first. And he said, okay, what is it? She said, there was this cow, this horse, and this deer, and they all eat grass. The cow plops her poop. The horse dumps his poop in clumps, and the deer has pellets and his poop. So she goes, why is it they all eat grass and they all poop differently? And the guy's shocked about her intelligence and says, I don't know why. And she says, how could you talk about God when you don't know poop?
Oh, that's a good one. I love that.
Yeah.
I gotta record it so I can practice that later.
Okay.
It's my own.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, well, hey guys, we got Alberto on the ride, man.
Yeah.
And we got Mrs. Alberto on the back.
Now there was this atheist going through the woods, right?
All right.
And he was enjoying the breeze and the trees and the plants and the river. And while he was going through the woods, he heard a rustling in the bushes. And he turned around, there was a 7-foot bear. He says, oh my goodness, so he starts running. So then there was a stump, and he trips over the stump, and he says, oh God, please help me. And God comes down in the clouds and says, how dare you ask me for help? All these years you didn't believe in me, and you didn't have faith in me, and you're asking for help now? He says, God, can you make the bear a Christian bear? And God said, that I could do. So God went back up into heaven. And the bear got real close and went up to him and says, bless this food, oh Lord, I'm about to eat. Anyway, so that should go good on YouTube.
No,
right?
those are good. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, it's not dirty, it's clean.
No, those are good. What they call it nowadays, dad jokes, I guess.
That's right.
Which is, I need an arsenal of dad jokes because I'm a dad now. And
there you go.
Some of my jokes, I'm like, so there was this time at the, then there was these two people, and you know what? Let's watch Nickelodeon.
That's right. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's good.
That is good.
That's good. Because I have the ones that I can remember are definitely not kid appropriate. And,
right.
So
yeah, which we don't really like that type of jokes.
No,
appropriate.
So it's like I need to upgrade my arsenal there.
All right. Here's one. And this is not a joke. This is what really happened. Sometimes true things that happen are funny, okay? I was in dialysis. That's where they filter out the kidneys and stuff.
Right.
And I had a catheter, and they were like weaning me to needles, so then they could pull the catheter out and start going through needles, right? Well, when they was weaning me, one of the needles came out. Blood was squirting all over the place, and I was getting dizzy. But I had this beautiful young Spanish tech down there. She's like 21. She's so beautiful. And she came over to help, my tech to, stop the bleeding. So I'm like going to her, I says, CPR. And she says, ew, I'm not giving CPR to an old man like you.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I know, that was cold. But anyway, so I'm like, okay. So then the guy says, I'm your tech. A big black guy, he says, I'm your tech. I'll give you CPR.
No.
At which I looked at him, I go, let me die. And he says, why? Because I'm black? I said, no, because you're a guy. And I said, I don't think I can live with myself knowing that another man has touched my lips. Right. I said, just let me die. And everybody started cracking up down there. So anyway, yeah. I tease them all the time, and this one girl, pretty Greek girl, I says, honey, I says, every time I leave, I says, I cry. I cry every time I leave. She says, every time you show up, I cry.
Oh, no.
I started laughing, you know. And, so she's cool. She's good about it. And one day she didn't even talk to me. I said, you never talk to me. She says, Mr. Osuna, I always talk to you. She says, and when I do, I regret it. But I still talk to you.
Oh, man.
I know it. But they tease me back, you know, which I don't mind.
That's a good relationship.
That
though.
is.
If you're able to tease each other, you know.
Yeah.
Especially, like, that's like kind of like a guy relationship. Like,
right.
Like, women don't get that, you know, we always make fun of each other and tease each other.
Yeah, that's what
we're the only ones that can do it. If some guy outside of the social group,
that's fighting words.
That's all, yeah, exactly.
Right. And I was just telling her that today. I says, you know, she said, you're mean to women. I said, no, we tease them. I said, guys do it all the time. We tease each other. And I just told her that. And you just
I confirmed it, yeah.
That's right. That. You verified it.
Right.
And that's true. We do. Friends tease each other. We like to knock each other down. But we do it in fun. We don't do it as a, you know, derogatory. And stuff. So, yeah, it's a put down. So, you know, so if your friends could get one on you, that's good. I mean, and if a woman could get something on me, I love it. I really do. And I just laugh about it.
Tell him about the newspaper guy.
Which newspaper guy?
We're going to church, the guy staying out.
No, I don't want to tell that one. I'm ashamed of that one. No, it's not good. It's not good.
But the curiosity is getting to me.
Yeah, no. Well, what it was, this guy, I didn't know it was a guy. You know, he was facing the other way, and it had beautiful blonde hair. I mean, and you don't see that in guys.
He conditioned it, right?
He conditioned it. It was beautiful. Here I thought it was a woman because I was fascinated with the hair.
Right.
Okay? So when I went up to buy a newspaper, I said, look, honey. And when he turned around, he had a beard and everything. And I said, never mind. And my wife was laughing because I got caught, you know, teasing. But it looked like a woman from the hair. I have never seen a guy fix his hair that well.
So fast.
Right. And she liked it when that happened.
The tables are turned, right?
Yeah, because, you know, she gets upset when I tease, you know, women and stuff, you know.
Yes.
And she said, how come you don't tell me that? You know, so she gets upset over it. But, I mean, I'm just teasing. I don't mean it with them.
Right.
You know, whenever I tease them, I want to see the reaction on their face.
Just to get a reaction.
That's right, just to get, and you ought to see. Well, just like that Greek girl. I told this joke, and I seen the reaction on her face. I says, in Greece, how do you separate the men from the boys? And she says, I don't know how. I said, with a crowbar. And she looked at me. I thought she was going to kick my rear end, you know, and stuff. And I said, I told it to a Greek friend of mine, and he pushed me. He started pushing me. But anyway, I mean, you know, this guy told me that, so I had to tell him that. And, well, it's just like the time that this guy's name is Alex, right? Sleeping Beauty goes in front of the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest of them all? And the mirror says, you, Sleeping Beauty. Oh. So Hunchback of Notre Dame goes in there. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the ugliest of them all? And then Hunchback walks outside. He scratches his head and says, who's Alex? Right?
Oh, no.
And Alex says, I'll get you back. I'll get you back for that. But, you know, us guys, we kind of tease each other.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, you know, we don't mean anything by it. We tease each other.
Right.
Yeah, so it says, who's Alex? So that works, you know. Just like the girl tonight, the waitress. I said, listen, if you was my wife and the devil come out of the ground and started touching people and they were dropping dead left and right, then he touched me, your husband, I just looked at him. He backed off. He touched me again. I just looked at him. Devil said, you know who I is? I said, yeah, you was the devil. He said, why aren't you afraid? I said, because I've been married to your sister for 10 years. I said, you wouldn't be upset with me, would you?
Oh, no.
And she says, she just looked, but you know, most women that I told that to, from the ages of 21 to 29, they said, we will laugh and we would slap you so hard you ever told us that. 2 of them were in their 40s. They said, we will laugh and we won't cook for you for a month. I said, great. And 2 Latin women, they said, you don't want to know what I would do. I said, ooh, that scared me a little bit. They said, you got to sleep sometime. I go, whoops. And then one young girl, still in high school, 15, she said, we'll be done. It'd be over with. I said, yeah, but she said, don't you beg. We'll be done. We'll be finished. So the different ages of ladies, how they react.
Yeah.
Up further.
No, that's a good. That's interesting. I almost thought it was gonna be another joke because of the setup.
Yeah, but it works both ways. You know, I mean, the women could say, I've been married to your brother for 10 years.
Right. So it's a good joke that can be used either way.
Yeah.
I like it. I like all these jokes, man. This is really good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I picked you up.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, like, you know, people said I should go to Comedy Central. But you have to know a skit. Okay, make a left, yeah. And it's the first one on the left where the porch light is.
Right here.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
Pull over right here for you.
Or you could pull in the driveway if you like. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see the driveway though.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Is this it? Is this the
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Alright.
You don't see
Oh,
it?
okay. Yeah, I see it now. All right.
Uh-oh, and then you are driving? I'm the one
You
blind.
have night blindness?
No, I just was not looking at the spot that I was looking over there. I was looking over there.
Check your eyes because the stuff sneaks up on you.
No.
Bless me, Father, if I have
contacts, so I
sin.
go and get a prescription every year. I gotta go and do it. So, but matter of fact, my prescription's coming up, so hopefully no surprises. I go February.
Well, don't tell them you didn't see the driveway. You won't be driving no more.
Yeah, well, hopefully
Hopefully
that's not on the chart.
Yes.
No, but the thing is, if you start how your vision at night starts going, that's a sign.
No.
But if the
Sign of
doctor
old
catches
age.
it, they take pictures of the back of your eye because the blood vessels in the eye are very small. And if they close up on you or one of them pops or you have high blood pressure, check your blood pressure too because that'll mess up your eyes.
Oh, wow.
So are we going to see this on YouTube?
Yeah, especially we got jokes, and we got something educational. So this is definitely a good video. I appreciate you guys.
You're welcome.